かけたらいいな。これね、あれからここはね、これが40年で。だからわ、
めっちゃ綺麗。
誰に言うと受けてた。金とお金がある。これでもう。ネットで入れないんですよ。じゃあ、2人で、ネットは2人。夕方ね、このくらいの時間に入る夕日が。
全然見えてる。
客がやってるのは全部やって帰ってくるけど、あとはね、土建やってるんですよ。そんな好きなのやったらね。
はい、笑っていただきましょうか。
はい。
はい、ありがとうございます。考えた。
looking for a reason, driven by the heart, fighting for a season, with sadness fall apart. Tell me not to worry, tell me to be strong, be my true reminder of where my love belongs. We'll be cutting edge, make a brand new sketch, fire in the heart, flipping hearts around. We'll be changing all that's wrong. And baby, hold on, bring it on. We'll be running the show, bring it on. Take it all as we go, bring it on, let's go, bring it on, let's roll the dice, bring it on tonight. Let me take you higher, reaching for the sky, sitting by the fire.
超楽しかった。
120分当たりましたね。
Make a brand new sketch.
お豆腐がね、この大量の100年続いてるお豆腐屋さんの豆腐です。うちの母の九州でね、お醤油屋さんやってるんで、そちらでお豆腐食べてください。真ん中は、蓮沼県ティラードの8番目ができましたので、はい、ありがとうございます。
Show, bring it on. Take it all as we go. Bring it on, let's go. Bring it on, let's roll the dice. Bring it on tonight. Bring it on, bring it on.
貸し切り風呂なんですけど、ご一緒にご利用いただきたい。
Bring it on tonight. Bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on. We'll be running the show. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. We'll be running the show. Bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on. Tell me a lie. I wanna love and I want it now. Fake it away. Say it loud. I could believe somehow we could be friends. We could be more if you wanted to. If you could stand being with someone who betrayed of you. Been wandering round and searching for a place to fall. There's a time for us. I know we could have it all. If you stay for a while, I will show you I can make the call. I know we could have it all.